Thank you guys for coming back to another episode of Cobra TV. I would like to thank everybody for putting their suggestions in the last video, Cobra TV channel suggestions on what direction you would like to see this channel go in. One subscriber said to have a themed video once a month as like a countdown to the release of No Man's Sky, and I think that's pretty cool. And what we could do is do a structured video about the information, one on universe, one on planets, one on trading, ships, crafting, roles you could play in combat, and then maybe right before the release, just right before it, just a big all-out subcast party. See how many people we can get into Skype before we break it. But the videos will be old school Cobra TV, information breakdown, warning, it is going to be rehashed content, things that I've already talked about a year ago, but I think it'd be pretty cool to have a structured video talking about all those categories and everything that we know so far. The upload that I did with the podcast that we had with Laughtercraft, Elka, Legacy Zero was a 2-hour upload, but it wasn't meant for anybody to actually really listen to. And I understand some people getting upset like, what? 2-hour video? Now you're really overdoing it. There were some pretty cool times in that podcast, and a lot of people are not going to sit through 2 hours of just a bunch of people talking. So I thought maybe take some small clips of things that I thought that were pretty cool from that podcast. And this one is about co-op. And I know it's not a thing in No Man's Sky, but with Sean Murray saying that they wanted to add some features to the game between now and June, and some of those features are the most requested and they've never talked about. So I don't know. Co-op, nothing's confirmed, but this is just us talking about co-op. Thank you guys for being here. You guys are the best community I have ever seen in any game that has ever come out. You guys are amazing. Thank you. William Hoyle says that he hopes that there's a co-op mode, and as far as the new feature that could possibly be added. And I agree with him. I don't want, No Man's Sky to be like a traditional type multiplayer, so to speak. But I do wish, like, if me and Legacy wanted to get together and just go cruising around the galaxy, playing around on planets and getting in fights with Sentinels together, building memories. I think that would be a good touch to the game.
That would be, and that's one thing that kind of always disappoints me about the presentation is Sean always says it's not core to the game. This isn't core to the game. And with as big a game as you are building, really the core of the game could really be anything that you'd like it to be. I see what he's doing though. It's such a big universe that. Right. You take the discovery and the wonder out of it when you're, because this is exactly why even developers that do games like Call of Duty that most of the time will not put co-op in because it's made to be a single player experience. And I have experienced this. If you're playing a co-op Call of Duty game, it wrecks the experience, and it's no longer about the set piece moments. It's no longer about the discovery. And sort of the story that it's trying to convey. It's about how much you can goof off with your buddy, and I could see why he doesn't do that.
But if you think about it, how much goofing off can you do before you guys look to each other and say, everyone's already been to the center, or they're almost there. Maybe we should just make that journey. You know what I mean? It's like, how much goofing off before you're like, all right, enough's enough. We're getting left behind. Let's go to the center.
I'm bored blowing up this mountain.
And plus, man, you're going to have like teams out there, husbands and wives, trying to get to the center of the galaxy together. I think that a lot of people would actually make that journey together. And it'd be great for a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I also remember one moment in Minecraft. I think it was the first time I played it. I played it with a friend, and we are walking through the world and wandering on top of a mountain, and saw a mountain in the distance. And I said to my friend, "Oh, look to that mountain! It's so beautiful." And he said, "Oh, that's great. Let's walk to it." And we are going for it. that moment in No Man's Sky would be so cool for a planet.
You're right. You are right. I mean, when you go out exploring in the woods, it's fun to go out by yourself and be alone. But isn't it cooler to like take your buddy with you and just exploring? I mean, if you see something cool, at best you could take a picture of it. But if there's somebody with you, you can be like, hey, look. You know what I mean? It's a lot more fun to have a companion.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. But you think about the first time you happen upon somebody, though, just accidentally. At first, you're going to have stages. You're going to be like, was that a ship? It's acting erratically.
I just got proposed to by a man named Lucas in the chat here. Asked me to marry him.
Like, Cobra, will you marry me? Yeah.
Yes. It says, Cobra, I love you. Marry me. And I'm a dude.
It's good that he puts that stipulation there,
Yeah.
Expectations are everything.
Oh, that's good, man. Thank you.
Interesting.
No man's choice.
Choice? Is that what... It title works for everything, doesn't it?
It does work.